I'm at the Green Living Show, and every time I come to this booth, I get a feeling I should smile. Is that right or what?
Absolutely. I mean, a smile is such an important part of your comfort and your confidence.
Good. Now, you're Dr. Mike Schecter. I understand you're a holistic dentist. You practice alternative dentistry and prevention, and you've got a very interesting story regarding your sustainable practice. Let's start with the sustainable practice here being at the Green Living Show.
Sure. So, to be honest, we always tend to focus on the health side of our practice, and we don't always have the room or the space to discuss the sustainable side of the practice, but we have all of the lights are LED. I think we're one of the first commercial offices in Toronto to be completely LED. The floors are natural product of marmoleum based. What's interesting is we have a wet vacuum system, so the suction system in the office uses 90% less water than the standard vacuum system. Where all of the millwork, the cabinetry is LEED certified. All of our cleaning agents are World Wildlife Federation approved. We have digital x-rays, so on top of the fact that they're 50 to 90% less radiation than standard, they also don't use any of the lead packets. In a dental office, the two major sources of waste are the lead from the film packets and the mercury from the mercury fillings, and we've managed to eliminate both of them. So from an environmental perspective, we do our best. And I think actually the biggest impact we have is minimizing the pharmaceuticals. So by not allowing or not prescribing those pharmaceuticals, we don't have the same runoff into our water systems.
Yeah, speaking of which, I understand you've got some unique products that addresses that, replacing the pharmaceutical products with the natural ones. Can you show us what you have?
Sure. So we have some products that are intended for home use. I really enjoy individualizing the care of the products and showing the patient specifically how to use them. But one of the products we have is this ozonated olive oil, and down here it's extra virgin organic olive oil mixed or infused with ozone. And so ozone's been shown to be 5,000 times stronger than chlorine in terms of how effective it is. It's a gas, so it can penetrate everywhere. So when you're applying it onto the gums, it can penetrate into the deeper pockets or deeper areas of the gums. And it's pulled like a magnet towards the source of the problem because of the strong negative charge of the ozone. It gets pulled towards the positive charge of the infection or the inflammation. So this is the ozonated olive oil. And if you walk with me over here, I'll show you the cavity guard. So this product here is an iodine-based product. Iodine's been shown to cut the rate of decay by 50%. So what we've done is we've taken the iodine and we've mixed it with organic coconut oil, organic sunflower oil, and a little bit of vegetable glycerin. And what you can do is just paint it on the teeth every 2 months for 2 minutes, and it helps to reduce the rate of decay. Or you can individualize the care and actually dip your floss into the iodine and then floss into more problematic areas even up to once a week to truly reduce the incidence of decay. What I really like about this product is that fluoride displaces iodine in our body, and iodine is such an important endocrine regulator, especially nowadays with the radioactive release that's been going on internationally. And so iodine is such an important tool that we use to help offset it. So that's the cavity guard. And our last product, I'm sorry for walking you back and forth, but the last product is, if you come back over here, this isn't necessarily used for daily use, but this is our post-surgical mouth rinse. Not to be prescribed, not to be confused with the daily rinse, but it's basically an all-natural post-surgical rinse. I've been using this for 8 years. We do implant surgery, we take out wisdom teeth, we do extensive grafting, and this is more than sufficient to replace a prescription mouth rinse that's available on the market.
Great.
If you're getting work done in another office, I don't necessarily recommend moving away from their protocol, but it is a very effective product.
Great. Okay. Now you have a colleague that works with you in your office to complement the alternative aspects. Let's bring her in the picture. Her name is, you are?
I'm Andrea Schecter, and I'm a naturopathic doctor.
So when he looks at people's teeth and he sees, there's a map to our teeth, as some people know, and what do? You look at that and then provide support?
Yeah, so I mean, as a naturopathic doctor, our philosophy is all about preventative medicine. So when we're treating somebody's symptoms, we're trying to look at those symptoms not only from the perspective of what's going on now, but also looking at what's going on in the rest of their body and the rest of their health. So if Dr. Michael shows up and gives me some information about what's going on orally with the patient, I'm going to use that as part of my intake and part of my history of what's going on with the patient to really develop a comprehensive understanding of that person's health and help to understand where some of that imbalance
What are some of the common themes or issues people are having over the years or this year? Quickly, yeah.
I mean, I think that where our naturopath has been, or Andrew's been so effective is in the health of our gums. The health of our gums is really an inflammatory issue or a microbial issue, and the level of inflammation or the microbes are not just in our mouth, but they're in our whole system. And so I can give you the best natural topical products available, and at the end of the day, it's most important to address your systemic inflammation or the systemic microbes, and Andrew's great at that.
Yeah, so what I'll do with the patient in that situation is I really try and understand what's going on in the rest of their digestive tract. So the mouth is just a picture of one part of their body, and if we look at the rest of the digestive tract and any imbalances that are going on there, looking at diet, what might be contributing to systemic inflammation in their whole body, not only just in their mouth, and using some nutritional approaches, nutritional supplements, homeopathic remedies, other types of herbs that will help to bring their body back into a state of balance so that their inflammation will calm down, and that will help to treat not only their mouth but the rest of their body.
Great. So if we're going to put that smile back on the face because they're feeling great about their health and everything else, what's your website?
Schecterdental.com.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.